Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Maris here with Actualized Tarot, and today I'm bringing you a new reading for the new moon in Leo. So what we're going to do today is we're going to pull an overall theme for the energy coming in during this new moon, and then we're going to pull 3 separate messages from Spirit to see what does Spirit want you to know about what is going to be happening in your life during the new moon in Leo energy. Get some advice for you and maybe look at some blocks, and overall just see what Spirit wants you to know. So remember, this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate. And if you want a personal reading with me on either career or love, you can check out the description box below, and my email is there where you can reach out and inquire about a personal reading. So let's get straight into it. Spirit, what do we have for a theme for the new moon in Leo? The Activated Ally. The Activated Ally is a card that's all about connecting with either your ancestors or mentors, or it's really just connecting with whoever it is that you look up to. So during this new moon energy, I feel like Spirit's calling for you actually to call on a person that is physically in your world that you look up to, who's a mentor to you, who's maybe a business partner or just a friend that you like to get advice to. Spirit's going to be sending you messages, clarity, answers through this person. If it's not a physical person that you know, this could be, potentially like an author or someone's podcast that you listen to, or, if you have a favorite tarot reader online or something like that. Spirit's definitely sending you messages through a person that you individually are looking up to. So spend a lot of time in that energy, either with that person, talking to that person, reading or listening that person's work or something like that, okay? And then we have You Are Perfectly Imperfect at the bottom of the deck. The new moon is in Leo, and we also have Venus in retrograde in Leo right now, which basically what that means and how you can think about it is like a lot of our insecurities are being brought to the surface right now. So with that You Are Perfectly Imperfect card showing up at the bottom of the deck, that just tells me that that is a side message that if you're dealing with your insecurities, where you're going to regain your confidence and kind of regain your strength is going to be through messages or affirmations or something that you received from this activated ally. So let's go ahead and pull 3 cards, Spirit, from the Moonology deck. Give me 3 messages for the collective for the new moon in Leo. We have confidence is your key to success. So there's that card coming up again, which I was already feeling with that You Are Perfectly Imperfect at the bottom of the deck. This is the new moon in Leo card, ironically. So confidence is your key to success. What else do we have, Spirit? This is definitely a time right now for you to really look at what's holding you back when it comes to potentially your insecurities or past wounding or something like that that is affecting your confidence. Because as you know, if you watch tarot, you're familiar with tarot, the strength card in the tarot deck is the card for Leo. And that card is all about having confidence, about having the strength to kind of overcome any challenges that you're dealing with. We have Meditate and Contemplate, new moon in Pisces. I'm really getting heavily with this Meditate and Contemplate and the activated ally. That Spirit's definitely calling for you to sit quietly, either alone or just one-on-one with this person, or if it happens to be a book, like an author, then like sit and read that book or sit and listen to that podcast. Like give yourself time to really, meditate and contemplate on the words or the advice or the messages that are coming to you. This would be a great time for you to journal during this new moon. And even with journaling too, like write out what it is that you're hoping to manifest between now and the next moon. A month from now. Whatever you manifest now during this new moon is what is going to manifest by the next new moon. Spirit, what's the last message? We have your hard work is paying off. This is the new moon in Capricorn. So we're getting all new moon energy from the Moonology deck, which is definitely, a little on the nose for this new moon in Leo reading. But with the new moon in Leo reading card coming out, I definitely think that's going to be the most important message from this reading is confidence. I just take that really as like an overall theme. And if you're not able to give yourself the confidence, then that's where this other person or this other mentor or something is going to give that to you. All right, Spirit, can you give me more messages that relate to this theme? Confidence is your key to success. Why is confidence is your key to success here? We have building blocks coming out in reverse. And I am going to pull up the book for this, for the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, just to see what further messages align with that. So that one's going to be... With building blocks in reverse, I feel like you could feel like you're putting a lot of work into something, especially with your hard work is paying off. And we have building blocks in reverse and confidence is your key to success. I feel that a lot of you are definitely putting in work or have been up to this point putting in a lot of work to where you may not feel like you're seeing the results yet. You could feel like you've just been stacking your efforts, your energy, your time into something, and this could be taking a knock at your confidence. And I just get that with this person, with all these blocks falling because it's in reverse. I'm just feeling that some of you could be feeling like if you're not seeing the efforts of the work that you're putting in, then that's somehow taking a knock at your confidence, or you just somehow feel like you're not going to actually manifest or get whatever it is that you're working towards. But I'm seeing that's not the case with your hard work is paying off. Then we have exchanging gifts. So exchanging gifts came out to clarify, meditate, and contemplate the new moon in Pisces. Let's see, we'll get more on that. And then we have your hard work is paying off. Ooh. Time to go. So there definitely could be something that you're needing to let go of. We're going to have to look more into that. Time to go is like there's time for a new path, or there's time for, so what I'm hearing for some of you is some of you could be leaving one job and moving to another job. And it could be a matter of like, okay, you finally put in enough work to, be able to qualify for that promotion. So you could be getting promoted in your job. You could be using the resume that you built up to this point. I'm getting this with the building blocks, that you could have built up new skills, new efforts, new energy, and this is going to then lead you down a new path to taking a different job that you're now more qualified for. We have orphaned at the bottom of the deck. Okay, Spirit, what are potential blocks for this energy? Additional messages. I'm going to read the messages of the Wisdom of the Oracle once we get the rest of the cards out. What are additional messages? Confidence is key to success. What are potential blocks? We have numbing. Meditate and contemplate and exchanging gifts. Meditate and contemplate and exchanging gifts. We have fifth dimension. I feel like Spirit's really calling for you to like sit quietly and in that meditation and like contemplation. I don't know why I couldn't say that. Contemplation state. That's when you are going to connect with the answers that you need. You're going to have the clarity, and this is going to feel like a gift to you with the exchanging gifts card coming through. I feel like the messages that you get during that time are coming from a higher realm with fifth dimension, and this is going to feel like a gift to you. A lot of you could be turning to some sort of addiction, potentially just like, you know, having a lot of fun, going out with this numbing card. You could be, you know, drinking a lot or smoking a lot or just doing something to distract yourself from this lack of confidence. Like you're not feeling confident about where your life is going or where your efforts are leading to next. And instead of like meditating and contemplating and letting like more answers or more clarity come to you, you're not wanting to sit with that. So instead you're kind of numbing yourself to it to not have to think about it. And that's like the opposite, I think, of what you should be doing in this new moon energy. Just knowing that your insecurities are going to be so heightened right now that could be detrimental. So I feel like Spirit pointing that out to me as a block is telling me that this numbing nature for some of you is definitely, you know, just building on that lack of confidence. All right, let's see. Why is your hard work is paying off? Metamorphosis, time to go. I'm definitely getting that this work you've been putting in is allowing you to bloom. And metamorphosis is all about, you know, the caterpillar turning into a butterfly, like transformation, changing, moving on, moving forward. We have time to go with metamorphosis. Under your hard work is paying off. So I have no doubt that a lot of you are definitely entering a new phase that you are going to feel very, very excited about. You feel like this is a gift from the universe, that you are having this opportunity. Yeah, with divine timing at the bottom of the deck, I'm seeing that this now is the time, like time to go. Divine timing, your hard work is paying off. So you're about to embark on a new journey when it comes to your work, is what I'm getting. And this is time, this is divinely, this is like literally destined. This is a moment in time that is fated, that is part of your path. Okay, let's see. We're going to clarify. Okay, Spirit, let's clarify. We're going to clarify numbing. Why is numbing here? Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, again, is all about like seeing some sort of result or new beginning in the material world. Ace of Pentacles is like a material gain, a material new beginning. And with this building blocks in reverse, I feel like this is actually available to you, and your confidence, and this could be past, or this could be, honestly, this all could be like unraveling like right now. All of this could be like transpiring all at once. And you could be kind of like maybe in disbelief that this new opportunity is here. You could be not sure about like whether or not you want to take this new opportunity, but you feel like it's a gift from the universe. You've thought a lot about it. You are feeling like this, you know, you got an intuitive hit that this is the direction that you should go in and that it's time, but this could be difficult for you to accept. I'm getting. Some of you like could feel actually some resistance to this, and I'm even getting maybe even a little bit scared. Fifth dimension. Ooh. Fifth dimension, we have Three of Cups. Three of Cups coming out right underneath exchanging gifts. Three of Cups is all about like coming together with other people, celebrating community. We have that with fifth dimension. and exchanging gifts. I'm definitely feeling that spirit, like your spirit guides, your spirit team, your people in, your 3D reality, like people are coming together, and this is a moment to celebrate. 3 is all about like collaboration. I feel like this is great news. Like I'm seeing really good things happening. But for some reason, I'm getting like a scared energy or like some sort of like resistance. And then we have Page of Pentacles in reverse. That's exactly what I'm talking about. The Page of Pentacles upright would be someone who's excited to learn something new, who's eager to, this is like someone who's like starting a new job. And it's like, okay, like the Page of Pentacles is like, great. Like I'm finally like starting this new job. I have so much to learn. I have so many, pentacles to earn up. That's like fresh, young energy. Like pages are, like the children of the tarot. It's just like optimistic, like energetic. So with this Page of Pentacles, that's all about like learning something new and tangible. And with that being in reverse with this change, I feel like there is just some resistance to this. There's some resistance to this moving forward, but what I'm seeing is like you have no choice really, because Spirit's saying it's time to go. So you got to go down this path. Okay, let's see. I'm going to shuffle these in 2 pairs. Spirit, let's get one more for this, and then we're going to read the Wisdom of the Oracle cards to give my viewers some additional messages. What is the last card to tie into these messages, Spirit? Give me one more card. I'm also seeing like a going away party for some of you, where you're going to receive gifts. Just a side message. But yeah, I'm seeing like with this 3 of Cups, it's like community celebration. Like this new opportunity is definitely being celebrated. I feel like from everybody around you. And this definitely could just be an internal conflict and fear of change. I see a fear of change. I see an opportunity in time where Spirit is really calling for you to learn to trust your intuition. And I think that part of this new moon energy with insecurities rising and then kind of being in this like Leo energy, like is very, it's also like the sun, it's happiness. Like it should be very like happy and joyful and all of that. But this still is very, I'm still feeling like very heavy emotions. And what I'm feeling is like, it's kind of like this like whirlwind of like all of it. Like you might feel like a flash of like happy and confidence. And then you like sit back and then you're afraid or feel fearful that maybe you're not deserving of this, but you are deserving of this. And everyone else around you is telling you, this is so amazing and you're deserving of it. And it's like something within you that Spirit's like, hey, I'm using this situation, like this transformation in your life right now, like this shift into a new world really is like your time to learn the lesson that you can trust your intuition. And you followed your guidance and you made a decision based off your intuition, and knowing that and the hard work and effort, and Spirit's really calling for you to trust right now that everything is working out the way that it's supposed to work out, and you're being guided and led down the path that you were designed to go down. I'm getting. This is a gift from the universe. The Ace of Pentacles and exchanging gifts. All right, Spirit, give me one more card for confidence is your key to success. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Spirit wants you to let go. Let go of your stubbornness. Let go of your fear of opening up. The 4 of Pentacles upright is someone who's holding on tightly to everything that they have, of everything that they currently possess, instead of opening their mind or their, world up to new love, new opportunities, new anything, right? Like this is someone who's like very, very guarded and blocked and not wanting to really have anything come towards them or accept anything like that. So with the Four of Pentacles coming out in reverse, Spirit is, I'm very curious about this too with the building blocks in reverse, but Spirit's definitely giving a message of that it's time to really like let go of you trying to control the situation and control how you're going to make money. I'm getting that for some. And then meditate and contemplate. We have Seven of Swords in reverse. So Seven of Swords in reverse to me is always a card of like deceiving yourself. So I'm very much getting that there is something that has been exposed to you as, you know, the Seven of Swords is all about like, it's about a bunch of things, but I'm trying to think of like what I want to say. It's like, it can be like deceit or like, it's really though, like the Seven of Swords can also be about like grabbing things that you need from one situation and moving forward. And that's just like the best that, you know, that's like the best choice that you can make in that moment, right? Like this person is like leaving this house and grabbing a bunch of swords. It can be a card of like stealing and stuff, but it can also be a card of like, okay, I'm just going to take what's mine and then like get away and escape in the middle of the night, right? So the Seven of Swords in reverse, I feel I'm definitely getting with like swords being thought energy, that this is like a mental battle that you've had within yourself of potentially deceiving yourself about like what your worth is or what you want or what, you know, should be coming to you or where you should be, you know, at right now in life or what direction you're supposed to be going. Like all, you see like all these different thoughts, like I'm getting with the Seven of Swords, like all these different thoughts were blocking you and keeping you kind of deceiving yourself. But through this meditation and contemplation, you either have already chosen this new opportunity, this new gift from the universe, that you're being celebrated, you're moving forward, or this is going to happen during this time. So it's going to be different for, you know, everybody. Your hard work is paying off. We have Temperance. We have your hard work is paying off and it's time to go. And then Metamorphosis. Temperance is all about like tempering energy. It's about having compromise and give and take. And some of you could be having to compromise, you know, a job deal or negotiate a job deal or a job opportunity, something like that. But with others here, I'm just seeing that this is like a time for you to restore balance. Like it's not a time where you have to overly worry about all of your work. I'm getting just very like transitional energy, especially with this Metamorphosis card at the bottom of the deck. So Temperance is Sag energy. Let's see, we have tons of Pentacle energy. We have Leo here, Pisces, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, a lot with all of this Pentacle energy. And then Aries, or not Aries, Leo, Sag. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, and then we have Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And there's no reason to be anxious about this or overthink this, okay? Like Spirit's going to send you the answers that you need if you sit with yourself and contemplate. So let's read. I'm going to read Building Blocks in reverse, which is going to be the protection message for building blocks. Just so we can see whatever additional messages Spirit has for you. It's a 28. One more. We're almost there. Okay. Let me hold it up for you. All right, we have Building Blocks in reverse. Now is the time to address the cracks in the foundations of your life. Perhaps your values have changed and it's time to strengthen your convictions and let go of the things that no longer serve the vision you have for your life. Or perhaps you chose to ignore the signs that a situation or agreement you have entered into is not right for you. Remove the rotten pieces and reinforce your core moral strength and integrity. Now is the time for rigorous honesty, for you are called to renovate and upgrade your consciousness. You will be so happy when you do. Spirit has a spectacular blueprint for your life far beyond your imagination. Don't be afraid to replace what's not solid. This is really exactly what I was getting with this card in the beginning, was just this energy of feeling like your work wasn't like amounting to anything with the building blocks, and that could be like a knock at your confidence. But at the end of the day, the messages that we saw very clearly was like, you know, in terms of not accepting, if that's not serving your vision, I think that you have a different job. I think that there is a different life path or career path for you that Spirit is wanting to bring you with this exchanging gifts and this time to go right underneath your hard work is paying off. So the work that you're doing in one area, you may not see it amount to anything, right? But it's not like the energy is not lost. So when you put energy into something, if you're not seeing fruition, you know, from your efforts in one area, that energy is not going to be lost just because like that particular job did not recognize it, accept it, or there just wasn't room for that. And what Spirit's saying is that it's actually like protection. Spirit has a greater blueprint for your life and is deliberately not letting this one situation pan out because it doesn't actually align with the vision for your future or Spirit's blueprint for your life. And that's why you're being pushed onto this new path. What was I saying? I really feel like everyone else being happy for you, also take that as a sign of everyone else is feeling really excited for you and like there's no red flags from them. And it's like, take that as a sign to ask yourself, like, is this just my own, you know, internal blocks? Is this like my fear of success even? You know, that's like a really real thing for people, is the fear of actually being successful or being happy. So I'm getting that very strongly. So now we're going to read exchanging gifts. Perfect. 27. All right. Okay. Exchanging gifts. You're entering into a productive and enriching time when all manner of opportunities are being offered to you. You have everything you need to seize them, yet in order to honor them, you must put in the time, exchange your experience and skills, and commit heart and soul to what you're choosing to pursue. You can do it. You have what it takes to be successful if you align with the law of giving and receiving. You must engage in a dance of give and take, push and pull, doing and being. If you let fear guide your choices, you could deplete yourself or create an imbalance. This is not time to just do. Use your currency wisely and be mindful of the value others bring to your life. I'm like blown away by that because that's what I was getting with this when this Temperance card came out. I was saying like, I don't think it's time for you to work. It's time for you to like just like balance everything out, just like this exchanging gifts card is saying. And this is like reciprocal energy, just like the Six of Pentacles. So it's like your skills, what I'm strongly hearing is like your skills are now being recognized and rewarded. So the universe is now handing you this job opportunities that you can take those skills and then put it back in. And then it's just going to be like this give and take energy that continues to, you know, flow and be honestly very like transformational, like for you and whoever it is that you're aligning with. So keep that in mind about how important it is to receive as much as you give, especially if you're a super hard worker, which I'm getting with this building blocks and your hard work is paying off. Don't feel like you're always the one who has to give. I feel like Spirit's calling for you to take a breath with this meditate and contemplate and allow the universe to bring an amazing opportunity for you. That's what they're saying, that there's an opportunity here for you to seize, and it looks very exciting. So now we're going to look at time to go. It's 45. Time to go. You are at the end of a journey and have not yet begun on the next. This is a moment to bless your experience thus far. Take stock of what you've learned. It's time to move on to new experiences and a new way of being. There's nothing left for you to do, be, or experience in your present circumstances. Take the risk and move on, even if you need to be in transition for a time. Your destiny is calling you. Well, if that doesn't just confirm everything that I've said in this entire reading, I don't know what else could. I am going to pull a life purpose message for you and a spirit animal. And then I think I'll also pull a romance angel just to see if there's any additional messages overall, even though this is not a love reading. It's definitely about career and life path. And just sorry about that, y'all. My camera got cut off, but I did pull the last card, so I'm going to tell you what they were. So for the life purpose card, we got writing. So we got writing. You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words that you write. So what I'm getting heavily from this is that even if writing is not, your new path and you're not going to be an author or something like that, I'm really getting that spirit is calling for you to journal during this time. So write down like your hopes, your fears, your desires for this next chapter while you're in this transition time, and just any new moon. That's an amazing time to write down what you want to manifest. And one of my favorite ways to write out what I want to manifest is to write like it in present tense, but in the future. So say like, let's say you want, $20,000 in your bank account by the end of the month. Then you would say, I have a $20,000 deposit going into my bank account on August 31st, 2023, right? That's like a huge exaggeration, but it's like that, right? I own a brand new Range Rover and date it October 1st, 2024. So whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, write it out, because not only is your brain going to associate that with being a statement, because you're saying I own, I have, whatever it is. It doesn't have to be a material thing either. Whatever it is that you want to manifest. Like, I'm in a happy, healthy relationship on July 1st, 2024. Like, anything that it is that you want to manifest, and then your brain is now subconsciously going to be working towards achieving that goal constantly. So do that, maybe do a vision board, something like that. But writing, I'm definitely getting writing. Write down your goals, your ambitions, and everything that you fear, everything that's holding you back, put it on a list, light it on fire, and put it in the trash or like a little metal bin or whatever. And that is such great ways to like clear your energy and bring in new manifesting energy going into the new month. And then the next card that I had pulled was the spirit animal, and we got the orca whale, which was adventure. And it says, dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song, manifest your travel dreams, attempt the great journey with confidence. Be loyal, friends and family are your treasures. Be brave, you are more powerful than you know. So Spirit absolutely is calling you on to a new adventure and just reminding you that you are confident, you are powerful, like this is like what's meant for you. So channel that orca whale energy and go on your new adventure. And then the last thing that I pulled was a romance angel, and what came out was heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. And of course, with going on with the theme of activated ally, I feel very strongly that Spirit is calling for you to have that heart-to-heart conversation with yourself, with, your own spirit guides, with your mentor, your mom, your business partner, your best friend, whoever it is that you really look up to and admire, whoever you consider your activated ally. Have that heart-to-heart conversation with that person, because this is something that's really, really huge and really, really big. And if you are feeling all of your insecurities rise to the surface, your fears, all of that, that's totally normal. Like, everybody is going through that. So just trust that this energy is going to flow through you as the new moon goes on. And yeah, I'm excited for you. If this resonates with you, please tell me in the comments, because I want to wish you well on your new journey and your new chapter. And if you want a personal reading, either love or career or mission or anything like that, drop me an email with the email in the description box below, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, if you don't want to miss future readings, and you can hit the notification bell so you're notified anytime I post. And other than that, y'all, I will see you in the next reading.